Yeah, man.
We're gonna be talking to that song. I can promise you that.
I mean, that's what the chorus says.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the wobble. You know, you say it and then you do the move. So yeah, that's what they're doing in the song.
Yeah, man. All right.
Next song.
Let's see. So the next song we have right now is Mr. J Guns, and this is called "Product of My Environment."
Okay.
Mr. J Guns also goes by the name The Blind MC because he is blind.
Hey.
He's sent some great music over time.
I wonder if he used the mic for this one.
I don't know, but we're gonna see.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how things go. This is "Product of My Environment" by Mr. J Guns. Let us know, comment dope or nope.
Hey, it's peasy. I was crucified, but I try to be lucified. I'm just a product of my environment where all the truest died. You hear that hustle and that bustle, that's to stay alive. Up on the block, flipping birds to the rooster cry. That's just the way it is. Staring out my project window, I'm trying to get out this box while smoking on this Cindo. I'm sorry, mama, but this here was just to pay the lies. I don't know about you, mama, but me, I ain't trying to see candlelights. Cause growing up in 91 in ATL, Zone 3 TVP, that's where I dwell. The 4SC had turned my life to live in hell. I seen a crackhead die from a smoking 38 shell. Crack fiends, crack sales, and the prostitution turned a young innocent boy to live in pollution. What the fuck was I to do in this unconstitution? I had to make it home from school before they started shooting. By 15, I had dove into that gang shit. SeaWorld representing to my death shit. Selling drugs, popping slugs if a sucker tempt me. Don't wanna end up on the block like that nigga Nipsey. R.I.P. to the homies that are dead and gone. Real Tyrez and Pop was why I wrote this song. And if you ask me how I'm getting along, just reflect to my lyrics to hear painting this song. From living this life, man, it ain't right. Y'all being born in the ghetto. Could have been long gone. From living this life, damn, it ain't right. Y'all being born in the ghetto. Mission impossible, nah, mission never implausible. I am unstoppable, feel me dripping like Medicari juice. You stormtroopers, I'm more like a Mandalorian, hit with the force of the Jedi Knight and rappers euphoria. This is the way, follow my creed to the death of me. I never let you infiltrate and take the best of me. Follow my lead as I proceed, but take heed. I make bleed anyone that disrespect the creed. Follow my mission, I see it vividly in my sights. Ready to lay down my life for doing it right. Pushing the mic like I'm holding the dog saber. Hi hater, I'm doing greater, I see you later. Collecting paper along the mission is mandatory. You heard the myth and the legend, I'm here to walk the story. Do what I do, know you move who I move. Follow my quest to the end, going never to lose. From living this life, and it ain't right. Y'all being born in the ghetto. I could have been long gone. From living this life, and it ain't right. Y'all being born in the ghetto. Could have been long gone. Could have been long gone. Man, it ain't right. Y'all being born in this ghetto. Yeah.
So that was "Product of My Environment" by Mr. J Guns, produced by Militia Beats. And make sure I give the producer some credit. You know when people say what's produced by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So let me get into these comments, at least what I can see, because my stream was being weird. I saw a lot of people said dope, so I'll get that out the way right now. Danielle Gates said get you a soulful male on that for the chorus, and that will bring the song out even more. Anime J said he should be famous. Brother Shaw said fire.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Anime J say, bro, I want to do the hook.
Yes,
so
he
bad.
expressed that like at least twice now. He commented earlier that he really wished there was a hook for him to sing on, and then the hook came in.
Yeah, and then let's see. This comment says, I love the message of this song, and he has solid verses. I applaud the singing attempts. I don't think the effects were overdone.
Okay.
Well, what are your thoughts
All
on this?
Cool. So straight off the bat, I'll give the song a dope. It's not really something that I would listen to, but you know, for the most part, that's just because I'm not really a rap person unless it's really going in.
Mm-hmm.
So I have respect for everything said in the song. Like it was obviously lyrically consistent without being overly boring. You know, like his words kept my attention, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes there were little things that I heard that I was like, oh, like the whole crucified thing, you know, just a whole bunch of other things, lyrically speaking. I feel like as far as the beat is concerned, you know, to the vocals, let me say, other than I think one song that you got professionally mixed, I believe, this is probably one of the best recordings we've gotten from you on your vocals. So that's good. I don't know if it's because you used the mic that we gave you, but if so, that's good. Going in the right direction, you know, except of course. But anyway, I will say I was completely appalled when the chorus came in because the quality shifted like so much. Because I mean the quality wasn't that great, you know, throughout the whole thing. But when the chorus specifically came in, it felt like not singing in the bathroom, but I don't know, maybe singing in the bathroom, but like through a horn or something. Like I don't know how to describe the sound.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't that
It's
good.
like there was a heavy flanger on it.
Sure. But I will say I agree with Danielle on getting someone else to sing this. It's not that you can't sing some of your own stuff, because I think that your voice would be okay for some things. But for this song in particular, I think it would have been better for you to get an actual like good singer or professional singer to take care of it, just so the song could, you know, automatically be better. Also, I was bored by the mix, and I'm not even talking about, you know, the mix quality, like of the sound, the clipping and stuff. But I'm just saying there was nothing really exciting that happened in the song that wanted to where I would really, really want to keep my attention. I really mostly kept it for the show. And I guess I was, you know, intentfully listening to the words. But that's about it. Overall, like I said, I still give it a dope though. Just needs some.
Good. That's what's up. So I'm going to give this a dope as well. Man, how can I put this? If you can do a clap, but don't let it finish out. Okay, cool. I think that's suffices. And so the reason why I'm saying that is because the reason why I'm saying that is because it is a dope ass song, and Guns, your lyrics were hard, your performance was hard. I thought that your quality, the quality of your raps, like the sound quality of your raps in this song has probably been the best that I've heard. And you know, regardless if you use the mic or not, whatever you did, I think that this, you know, what you're heading in the right direction in terms of like recording quality. And the first verse kept my attention the entire way through. I was able to, you know, kind of share some kinship and empathize with the pain that I was hearing in your voice, the anguish, or even determination. Maybe I could say that too, in your voice that you projected. But I will agree with Abeja that once the chorus came in, it kind of shifted everything in terms of like the quality and the performance, because you were on 10 the entire time. You were on 10 the entire time, and then it just dropped down to like a 7. And it's not failing, but it's noticeable. Like if you were a teacher, you'd be like, "Oh crap, what happened?" So I think that I would agree. Hit up Anime J, or hit up Tracy Augustine, or you can hit up, I don't know, find you a singer that you vibe with, to really, who can like put that butter on the chorus as well. Put the butter, find somebody to put some butter on the mix as well. Even Will for the mixing. So
no, that was complete accident.
no, it's okay. It was still a fact. It's still a fact. But so I think it's a dope song, and my main criticism for Mr. J Guns is been consistent since I first heard him. Dope as fuck, can rap his ass off. Great rapper, great songwriter. But it's just the quality that's holding him back. So when I think Anime J or somebody said he should have been famous, I agree. I agree. I think it's him and 40. I think the two people. I'm like, why?
40.
Yeah. I think Mr. J Guns and 40 are two of the people. I'm like, why aren't y'all should be like famous? But I will definitely say Mr. J Guns again. The mixing, the engineering will take you over top, and especially for a song like this, it is definitely a great album cut, but it can also translate really, really well to radio. I feel like if you really got like hip hop records, like hip hop radio, they really fuck with it. So, but there we go. That's my analysis.
Thank you, Brother DP.
Cool, man. I will go ahead and call this track dope tonight as well. This was a little bit of a different take of Mr. J Guns that I won't say I'm not used to hearing, but usually when you hear a Mr. J Guns track, you have like 2 or 3 other rappers, and his verse be like fairly short. So I was glad to hear whether or not this artist can actually rap with some longevity. And I believe I heard that on this track, 2 solid verses. I'll talk a little bit about the chorus in a second, but the verses were, pretty good overall. The other thing that was new to me, hearing from Mr. J Guns, was the fact that the overall rhythm of his rapping was the same throughout the whole song. Usually that's not something I'm a fan of, but I will say that I like that move that he took on this particular track, because he was actually talking about something.
Right.
So it kind of compels you to listen to what they're actually saying rather than how they're saying it. I know a lot of rappers that like to finesse their way through verses, and they're usually not saying anything, or even if they are saying something, that's not the thing you go to, because of how they're, weaving through the beat and stuff like that. But this particular song was like straight to the point. Hey, this is what I went through. This is how I'm feeling. And it's the same overall rhythm. More so like it more so sounded like a poem put to music, but on rhythm, which I know that's how rap is anyway, but it felt a lot more like that on this particular track. As for the chorus, I'm not going. It would have been cool to get a better singer, but as an engineer myself, I know that the right doctoring on those vocals, and they would have sounded a lot better.
That's true. Because J. Cole be doing that all the time. So
yeah, because to me the singing didn't sound that bad. It sounded like if you put like some Melodyne or I won't even say necessarily auto-tune, but if you doctored it a little bit and you changed the overall quality of what was recorded, because it sounded like I said the word flanger, however you want to pronounce it, Flanger. It's like an effect that some people use. You hear it a lot more on guitars. Some may even call it chorus, where it sounds just a little spacey. And even if he wasn't singing that good, but he sounded a lot more natural, and then maybe a little bit of reverb or something on his vocals, like Mr. J Guns, I think it would have went over a lot better. Because, you know, the mix ain't going to be perfect, but it was a drastic change when that chorus came in. Because what happened was, to our ears, we wanted to rock with the chorus better. But what we heard was not connecting on the same level as what we wanted to do. And so those are the only notes overall I'd give for Mr. J Guns on this track. It does sound like better recording overall. If he used the mic we sent him, great. I know he's currently on a different live talking to some people, so you'll see this on the replay. But good job to Mr. J Guns. Very good job. So how many